Hello friends, my name is Vedant, and in this video I'll be talking about why we should use Linux operating system for programming. Suppose we have made a website, and after making a website we need to host that websites to a certain server. So basically that server, what operating system they use, basically the operating system that they use is the Linux operating systems like that CentOS. Linux is a kernel, but I'm saying that they might use Linux operating system because nowadays we all say it's a Linux operating system. So basically it will be hosted, in a CentOS 7 server, CentOS server, Ubuntu server, or it can be like Red Hat, any Red Hat servers. So why they use the CentOS Red Hat for the enterprise edition? Because it's very flexible and very easy to use. Unlike Windows, there is a huge security issues like suppose a virus has been attacked in the Windows operating system. It's not like the virus will be penetrated to the entire operating system and we won't be able to, like, it will crash, make some issues. But in Linux, it's like that suppose suddenly a virus has been attacked, but that virus will be contained in the certain packages only. Suppose like we downloaded there is a package called suppose VLC, and we downloaded that from the package, and it contains a virus on that. So that virus will be restricted to that directory only. Suppose a VLC directory, and if we delete the directory, the virus is deleted from your operating system. That's simple. So that's why that in Linux the virus doesn't penetrate in the entire system. So it's things to be very secure. So number two is like we can go for like performance. Performance is blazing fast in Linux operating system because it's like suppose we want to install it, install some packages. For example, take VLC media player only. In Windows, if we want to install VLC media player, first we have to go and download from the browser, open browser, and download from the websites. Then we have to install. If that browser sites give us some virus, then it like, oh, okay, fine, and we installed it, and then again it will ask for the reboot. Until we reboot, it won't take, like, the function won't be taken properly. So in terms of Linux, suppose we just write yum install VLC, and the VLC media player will be installed in our system. You don't have to go and search, and it's very simple instead of that. Suppose we want to install in a new environment like Django. Suppose we need a Django framework in our operating system. What we have to do is just have to download Python. Then instead of that Python, and we have to just download the Django. Suppose we just need to install Python 3. So you'll write yum install Python 3, and it will install the Python 3 packages on your operating system. As simple as that. In Windows we have to search the version number, is it 64-bit, 32-bit, that's the issue. Then we have to install it. And for Django installations, we have to go to the website and then download that and configure with our terminal and all that. But in Linux, we just have to write that yum install Django, and Django will be simply installed in our Linux operating systems. And it makes it's very God savior for the programming world. So we just got in the same packages. So it's not that we have to search here and there, and we just got it in one single package manager only. The other benefit is like the task automation is also very easy to do in this Ubuntu server, Linux server. It's like suppose we need to automate some tasks, automate like email after every 1 minute to a client or anything. So we just have to write a cron job for that. So in order to write a cron in Linux, it's simple. You just have to write cron tab -e and see the parameters and write according to that. And the manual has been you can yum cron tab. The manual will be there, and you will be easily able to understand that. And the more things the more you dig, the more you will be able to know about how it works. Suppose you come from a Windows operating system and you develop a website in a Windows environment, and you want to upload it to the hosting server, to the shared hosting server. Basically all the shared hosting servers are built for Linux servers only. So what do we have to do? Suppose we uploaded that website, and if we found any issues, then we will where what is happening, we won't be able to understand what's going on. Basically, the problems that we all face, it will be like basically the file permissions issue that we always face while uploading to the cloud server or any AWS services or VM machines. So if we use Linux in our like making projects in built only, then it's like we'll be knowing where things is going and what the architecture is it. So it will be very simple for us to know where the bug is. So it basically depends upon the person who wants like what kind of operating system they want to use. Suppose if you are comfortable in Windows, you can use that, and you are comfortable in Linux, you can use that also. Even in Mac also you can use that. But the main thing that depends is the logic of a programming. If the logic of the programming is good, then you can do any sort of things with any operating system. It basically depends on that. So that's it.